am Ava Drazen, and this week we read the last third of The Promise by Haim Poltok, and we're specifically focusing on sacrifice and the disagreement between Rav and Abe. And the question was, is Rav Kalman right that our choices reveal who we truly are, what we value, and what we believe? I do agree to a certain extent with him that definitely where we put our time and energy into is definitely what we value. You're not going to put your time and energy into something that you don't value. So I do think he has a good point with that. Like, Abe did not prepare for his class how Rav thought he should have, and he instead spent his time studying for his math exam. And it was very clear that Abe's math exam and getting his degree in mathematics was a lot more important to him than studying for this religious class. And Rav had a very large problem with that and was very vocal about it. And that's where I don't really agree with Rav, is he was very abrasive and loud and honestly kind of mean to Abe in front of an entire class. Like, this is a big lecture and everyone there was witnessing it, and if it were me, I would have been so embarrassed. So I do think that was really inappropriate how he handled it, but I know his intentions were like, he wants Abe to really focus on what he thinks matters most and put his attention where he thinks it's right. And then it was this week where we were forced to make a hard choice, and how is it similar to Abe's. So this week I would say that I sort of made a hard choice just by not prioritizing my studies as much as I should. Like, instead of doing my homework early on in the day and getting it over with, like hanging out with friends or going out to dinner, and then having to do it at night and stay up late where it's sort of like more unhealthy time, I definitely think that I don't always make the best decisions when it comes to that. And I think it's similar to Abe in a way where I'm putting certain things ahead of other things and like making them priority. Like, to me, like, my schooling is definitely a priority, but sometimes I put my friends ahead of that just because of, like, you know, not wanting to miss out, wanting to hang out with them and build relationships and stuff. That's always really important to me. And for like certain parts of school, it's just, that's more important to me than school sometimes. But working on it. And I think, yeah, that's similar to Abe with just trying, like, putting other things before maybe what is the actual right decision, which for him was religion, and for me, schoolwork. Yeah,